So the NFL is going to it's going to be now. Baseball's not a bubble. Players union wouldn't allow it. Players unions we're not doing bubbles. Baseball player union strong. I think it's been massively successful. God, the media just exaggerates everything.
Everyone freaked out a little bit.
Baseball's had 13,000 tests. 0.1 are positive. These are young men in cities for 3 and 4 days. That's incredible. The media, wait until the NFL has positive tests. Good God, it'll just be, and those are, the media is just, does the media wake up every day?
I don't know. I am a card-carrying member of the media. I did not get the media handbook on the conspiracies, all the conspiracies that I'm supposed to be pumping. I haven't received that yet. So
but you're positive in life.
According to Twitter,
don't you wake up optimistic sometimes?
I think that most smart people look to solve problems, not create them, yes. And we don't put unintelligent people in positions of power to run billion-dollar industries most of the time. Every once in a while we mess up. But for the most part, very smart people are in charge of things,
I think the NFL is going to have some hiccups. There's going to be teams, but I think it's going to work.
We also can't control everything.
That's right. We're managing all this stuff.
Yes.
We're not controlling it. We're managing it.
As much as I try to control everything in life, I fail every day.
So here we go. Joy, team me up. These are the 5 headlines we're going to see in the Herd Herald.
The Herd Herald. What will the headline in the Herd Herald be for the Cleveland Browns this season?
Baker, touchdown maker. 4th easiest schedule in the NFL. The easiest first half schedule in the NFL. So as they have the new coach, Kevin Stefanski, it's a very easy schedule, some home games, some winnable games. They also solved their tackle issue, which now the Broncos have a tackle issue, a bad left one and a right one that's opting out. So this is going to be the year. Now, I do think they're going to be a run-first, play-action pass offense, but I love their tight ends. I love their receivers. Baker's going to have a nice year. He won't have the volume of touchdown passes of a Mahomes maybe or an Aaron Rodgers, but it'll be Baker, touchdown maker.
He's the only person you follow on Instagram. You should do an Instagram Live with him.
I got no problem with it. And his pudgy body we saw yesterday.
He's not pudgy. He's just working out. He posted a workout. He posted a workout picture. That's what you like to see. What will the headline be for the Baltimore Ravens this season?
Ravens nevermore impressive. I think they go 16-0. Easiest strength of schedule in the entire league. They don't travel at all. They finished the season with 6 games against non-playoff teams from last year. Now they've obviously averaged over 30 points a game, but a lot of these critics of Lamar Jackson, I get a hoot out of this. Well, people got to figure him out. Well, he was better in the second half last year than the first half. So they're doing a really bad job of figuring him out. And by the way, in his division, the only downside to my prediction is I really do think the Steelers and Browns defenses are really talented, especially Pittsburgh's. But I don't think Pittsburgh has the offensive firepower of Baltimore, so I think the Ravens rock this year.
What will the headline be for the Green Bay Packers this season?
Love is in the air, and Jordan Love will at some point be used by this team. Now, Aaron's completion percentage has gone down each of the last 3 years. And the Packers have, according to Pro Football Focus, a top 5 offensive line. They were also last year 8-1 was Green Bay in one-score games. Now, you know the story on that. That's not the way it works. That's Seattle gets that. It's considered a random stat. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is. You don't go 8-1 in one-score games. That's a matter of breaks, and you had the ball last.
Right.
Also, Packers will face 7 playoff teams from last year. That's tied for the most in the NFL. Not going to be an easy season. I think they're closer to 9-7 than 13-3, and Jordan Love will get a rep somewhere.
What will the headline be in the Herd Herald for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season?
Brady feels right at home, as in the Super Bowl is played in Tampa, which is a 12-minute drive up Dale Mabry Boulevard. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Bucs were a number 3 total offense last year, and they've added Shady McCoy, Gronk, and Tom Brady. I think the thing that's really interesting with this team that we haven't talked about, Tom is new, but this is Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles' second year in the organization. So what Tampa was last year, frankly, and it's kind of obvious, they were just new. They had new coach, new coordinator, new players. So now all the young players are older. They've added veteran players, and Bowles and Bruce Arians are now in their second year. And you know this, our first 6 months together is different than our next 6 months. And our next 6 months is better than the last 6 months. It's called chemistry and time. So this young roster has a few older players, and now the young roster's in the second year with this coaching staff. So I think they make a big leap, maybe a little off in September. I would have loved to have seen a preseason for about 5 NFL teams. The Giants with Joe Judge, Cincinnati, Burrow,
Miami.
Washington, Miami with Tua. I would have loved to have seen a couple preseason games here. So I think they're choppy early, but great late.
Finally, what will the headline be for the Dallas Cowboys this season?
Dak to the drawing board. I think Dak's going to be okay. But again, this is another team. Sure could have used OTAs preseason with a new coach in Mike McCarthy and a new offense. And the thing that I worry about, the offensive line's getting worse in Dallas. So Tyron Smith is a great left tackle, going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He doesn't feel like a 16-game left tackle anymore. They lost Travick Frederick, a Hall of Fame first ballot center, first or second best center in the NFL. And everybody's getting older. And Zeke, as we've talked about on the show, Zeke numbers are very granularly, but coming down, he's not quite the same. So I think the window of everybody being great. Now, here's what I like. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, tremendous receiving corps. But if you don't have time to throw, makes it difficult. And Dak has struggled in the last couple of years with good teams. 6-12 last 3 years against playoff teams. And they also, this year, Dallas plays 4 top 10 scoring defenses. They go against the Ravens, the Steelers, the Vikings, the Niners. So the schedule with a new coach, no OTAs, no preseason, is full of 4 of the best defenses in the NFL. So I think a year from now, we're talking Dak's contract. What do you do with Dak? I think his numbers are okay. I think the schedule is not that easy. And we're going, all right, what do we got here? We got 8 and 8.
The never-ending contract conversation.
There you go. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.